Hello, hello everybody. So as you can see, my bork client is broken, so that's why I'm opening Twitch chat in a tab. Um, yeah, it's hard. I'm still using it. I need to move away. I haven't just done it yet. Just me. Um, sure. You know what? Give me a few minutes. I'll answer your questions. For sure. That's the first thing that I will do. Just give me a moment. Give me a few minutes to get the stream started, and then I'll answer your questions. I was about to do bork AFK, but I can't do bork AFK, right? Is there like some kind of CLI countdown? Wait, are you joking? There is no command that does that? Oh, I like this one. Wait, confetti? I don't have confetti. Oh, wait, what? With an Y? With a Y? Confetti to Y? That's genius. What the fuck is T2? Wait, is that something that I can install? No. Oh, I need to install this with Go. It's not packaged. That's annoying. Do I have Go stuff? Go? I do have Go. That's awesome. Okay. Be right back. Oh, wait. Why do it here? Okay, wait. So here's what we can do. Uh, Give me a sec. I'll put this here, and then I'll do it here. That's perfect. Holy shit. I'll be right back. Okay, so T is warming up. Hello X2. Hello Benoit. Hello Cyberfart. Hello everybody. So yeah, we're continuing the work from yesterday of integrating libvaccess with bork. So I built bork, my new build, right? It actually was running yesterday, but then I did bork start, and it seems that it has trouble authenticating with Twitch. And then if I try to open this link and I go back to bork, it tells me token expired. So something along the way has to have gone out of whack, unfortunately. So hey Bifredo, hello. Hello Valigo as well. Hello everybody. Welcome. Enjoy the new fancy countdown that I just downloaded. Since I couldn't use the countdown in bork, I had to come up with something else. And actually, this is a pretty nice solution. It looks really cool, honestly. There's also a bonus at the end. Okay, I'll go grab my tea. Okay. Got my tea. Yeah, what the heck is going on here? That is the very annoying thing is that actually yesterday it's so weird, but because it says success and then it fails to auth. Oh man, what the heck changed? The thing is that yesterday it was working. Yesterday we did actually rebuild everything and it did work. So what happened? Something wrong with Twitch auth at some level. Twitch token secret. I guess I should test that what's in there is at least somewhat correct. So right, we're not using authenticate token native because the Twitch server speaks TLS 1.2. I wonder if they still do that. I don't know. It's an authorization token. Yeah, how can I see TLS version? I guess I can do verbose and then TLS 1.3. Okay, let's see what Verbose does. Yeah, they still negotiate 1.2. Oh my god, man. Dash dash CLS V. But if you put 1.2, it's happy. Well, fuck. Hey, Rocker Rager. This is funny because I haven't changed my Twitch out token in my bot in over 2 years, and it never expired. I guess it depends also on what type of token you generate. I think there are different ones, and I don't remember the properties of each, but I remember that they were different. So, so that means that we're not using the native implementation, but we're using curl. Curl is in the curl invocation is in actually where even is. I guess it's authenticate token. Oh, it's this guy. Right. It's right above. Yeah, we're curling. Could not validate the token with Twitch. Token expired. I should probably print what it is that we get back. I have logs technically. But whatever. It's just a temporary print. Outfit missing authorization token. Okay. I'm starting to see what's going on. It's what I suspected would be the case, which is we're fucking up something earlier, like we're not saving the token where we should, stuff like that. Anyway. Yay, success. Countdown expired. Hey, Jim. Okay, let's figure out what's wrong here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. So it seems that the token is missing. I guess I could try to print it. You know what? I'll print some of it. I'm not gonna leak everything of my token, but I should probably reset it in any case. But first 10 characters. What's in there? What's in our bad boy? Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do that because I could. Bear N1E. Wait a second. Is this a double bearer problem? Is the problem that it already contains bearer and I'm putting bearer in front of it again? Segfault. What? Excuse me? How? Wait, how is taking out some text going to get me to a segfault? What the heck? Okay, Zig build. Oh, it seems that we fixed it. And that gets us to crash inside display.render. And we're trying to do chat.lastMessage. And I guess there is no chat.lastMessage. But even then, why is this like this? How did I break this? Why was it working yesterday? We're answering some questions, but we still haven't answered everything. We still have more questions. Oh man, more questions. Also, I am pretty sure that originally this thing did not have a bearer. Like, I don't think this is some random mistake. Keep in mind, bork was working in the past, okay? So, this is weird. Oh, in any case, sorry, I forget. No, I was supposed to answer the questions from Jasmine, and they deleted them. That's unfortunate. Rip. So what do we do here? Let's see where this is called. Who calls authenticate token? Is it your main or network? There's network or auth. That does not call authenticate token. Okay, who does it? Authenticate token calls itself. No, there's a no. This is something else. This is like two nested calls, but this is another function. Get. Okay, tries to get the token. And that calls authenticate token. And then when we get a new token, we check it. Do we split it here? We don't split it. Somewhere, I believe, either this endpoint did not return the bearer prefix in the past, and then started at some point, which seems really weird to me. Is LLDB better than GDB for Zig? I would say no. I would say that they are, like, you could have your own preferences. I personally prefer LLDB over GDB because I know how to use it better, and I think it has easier to use features. But for Zig specifically, no, not really. That said, there is a fork of LLDB that is maintained by a core team member that has the ability to understand Zig specific debug info. So that's a fork of LLVM, of LLDB. And that one is designed to work with our custom backends. So it's like, how can I say? It's a super preview stuff. Like, unless you're really into Zig, so you have like latest unstable Zig, and you're using incremental compilation, which requires you to be on x86 Linux, otherwise x86 64 Linux, otherwise it's not going to work. And even then, it's not fully complete yet, so you're still going to have to, you still have somewhat limited use for it. But if you're part of that tiny group of people, then the LLDB fork from Jacob Lee will be better for Zig than stock GDB. But aside from that, for now, there's no big difference. If whatever is in the LLDB fork that I just mentioned, if that gets upstreamed, and once Zig's custom backends are complete, then at that point, LLDB will be a better debugger for Zig than GDB. But until those things happen today, it's kind of the same. It's still dwarf. It's still that Zig tries to pass itself as C. For now, the new fork, the new stuff is about debug info that Zig is going to generate, where it doesn't try to advertise itself as C anymore, but it will advertise itself as Zig and then the debugger will have Zig specific knowledge about, types in Zig, like slices, that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, in any case, okay, something curious happened. We do tokenize on a colon. And we do next. Yeah, look at this. I think this is splitting the bearer part. Authenticate token native does that. The other one does not. Maybe this is it? You know what? I don't know. In any case, we fixed it. I don't remember what we did historically. It's been too long. But this was solved. Okay, display. Oh, you know why it did not have trouble in the past, I think? It's because we still had the old token. We only went through this process recently. Okay, so how did we get... How do we get into the situation that render poops itself? Chat.lastMessage. We assume that chat.lastMessage is... We're actually not assuming shit. I mean, at the end of the day, what's chat? Chat is undefined, though. Have I failed to initialize chat? No? Are we not calling setup? Oh, you know what's going on. We're not calling setup. I commented that out previously. Okay, so far, all mysteries seem to have an answer. There we go. Back in working condition. Okay, let me kill it for a moment. I'll put it there. And here's also what I'm gonna do. I remember that I had YouTube features. How do you make them work? I don't remember even... I know that they're turned off, but I don't remember how to turn them on. So I want to enable also YouTube features. How do we do this? Event panic, STD options, subcommand, config base, make path, config.get, YouTube, bool false. There we go. I need to put in my config YouTube true. I wonder who inspects YouTube afterwards. We do network auth. If config YouTube, it does YouTube auth. Get. Okay, cool. Hey, Omar. Hello. Omar, don't go away. I will need you in 30 seconds. Unknown field YouTube. Are you sure? Oh, I probably never updated the Ziggy schema, so that's why it doesn't recognize it. Okay. Okay, so this is working, but we kill it, and then we start it again. Twitch out. And now it wants me to re-out on YouTube, which makes sense. I'm Zig Showtime. You've been access to an app that is going to be tested. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. By the way, this is stuff that I wrote a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it. I have this big. There we go. Wait, breakpoint? Sorry, we failed successfully. Maybe though. Wait, why are we trapping? Wait, is that a breakpoint? Wait, do I have a breakpoint? I have a breakpoint in my panic, and I logged the stack trace. Okay, in my logs. Okay, so here's what's going on. We panicked. So tail -f cache bork. Bork.log. What happened? Incorrect alignment. What? Also, where's the rest of my error message, dude? That's not a lot. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, this is not in working condition yet, so we're gonna need to do some debugging. So let's do this. Zig build, and then LDB bork start. So we need to wait immediately. What happened? Oh, you know what? I don't think I can call. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, display stop fails because I'm running bork inside here and I can't. So wait a second. I'm gonna do this LDB, and then what is it? Attach process bork. Process named. Oh man, listen. Wait. Come on, attach. I did this in the past. The problem is that it's been so long that it's not gonna be in my history anymore. Yeah, one sec. LDB attach wait. Wait for. Oh, there we go. Attach name wait for. Let's see. Hey, is it attach process or attach name? Process attach. Okay. There we go. Run. Wait, what's the problem? Wait, continue. Why were we paused? Oh, because continue is the button, right? Not run. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, this is bad. Sub request reply. Name channel charity, blah, blah, blah. God session welcome, subscribing. Sub request reply. Name channel.charity campaign donate code status unauthorized. That is annoying. But that by itself should not be cause for pain test. Okay, we panicked. Bad access. in a linked list. I think this is in the standard library. This is not even mine. What's going on here? Backtrace. Live chat poll, HTTP client fetch, request the init, connection pool release. Linked list, I believe linked list. So first of all, I don't have a linked list file. So this is entirely in the standard library. It makes sense also because this is south of the HTTP client. So what's going on? So we're polling live chat. So this is a YouTube bug. So we're polling. Let's see how let's reread some of the code because it's been a long time. Let's see. Must be accessed atomically used by bork YT remote command to set a new YouTube live stream to connect to. Okay. I even forgot that I had this up command. Let's see. We are polling, but where do we die in here? This is poll. Line 66. Okay, let's read before and then go down to 66. So polling, right? Because YouTube doesn't allow you to set up a connection. It forces you to do requests in a loop. So we are in the state searching. Okay, so this is done to basically detect which is the YouTube live stream that we should attach ourselves to. Because the problem is this: when you connect to Twitch, you only have one channel on Twitch. And so you connect to your Twitch chat channel and that's it. But a YouTube channel could have multiple live streams happening in parallel even. So we need to find one. The idea is that by default, we just find the first one, that the first live stream that is running. And that's what puts us in the attached situation. But we never get to the attached situation. We try to do, so we were in line 66. No, we do get to 6. Okay, no. We do successfully find a channel to connect to. Let's see if we get, if we see something of that sort. Live chat, Yugi, hey. Session, welcome, subscribing, connected. I was hoping for more info from YouTube, but I mean, you see, we got the message from Yugi here. Where is it? There we go. No, it's this one. So we got that one. Okay, let's see what happens then. Write or print. Bad reply. There we go. So we got here, right? We logged the display name and we logged the message test. This is what we're seeing here. This is the live chat logger. This is the live chat logger. Okay. So we got here. And then what do we do? Wait, is this it? Is this actually where we stopped? Wait, what the fuck? Did I never wire that more deep into the system? Oh, I guess I implemented it up to here then. Let's see. Because then we find a delay, and then we start waiting before polling again. To fix the issue, ensure the node is valid node null before accessing. That's an LLM quality answer. An LLM quality suggestion, friend. The problem is that the library linked list is not used by me, it's used by the HTTP client. So if anything is my fault, it's how I use the HTTP client. And the standard library HTTP client. So my entry point is HTTP client.fetch, which, by the way, HTTP client.fetch is, I guess this is, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Go to definition, what's YT? Yeah, YT is an HTTP client. So as far as I remember, this is supposed to be like, you should be able to run this thing multiple times on a client without needing to like reset it or anything. Let's look at the public functions. So what's the public functions in a connection pool? Okay, I don't care. Show me the public functions of the HTTP client. Response, request. There we go. Reader, read all, writer, write all, finish. Okay, those were still inside something. Okay, the init, release all associated resources with the client. Init default proxies, populates HTTP proxy and HTTPS proxy via standard proxy environment variables. Maybe that's what I should use, but it's fine. Connect TCP, connect Unix, connect tunnel, connect, open, fetch. Perform a one-shot HTTP request with the provided options. What does it call in turn to? So fetch calls a request the init, which causes the connection pool to release the connection, which causes a seg fault in a linked list. What? I've updated my big Zig project from 0 to 13 to close to master today and swapped to using the native x86 backend rather than LVM by default. Went smoothly. Wait, what? You mean including code gen? So you got it also to build the executable? That's nice. I mean, I think Amala was saying that almost all behavior tests pass. So I guess that shouldn't be too surprising, but still, that's awesome. I wish I could do that myself. Unfortunately, I own on the wrong OS and the wrong CPU architecture. Is there more than one thread trying to remove from the list? No, because there is not more than one thread which is managing that HTTP client. Or rather, you know what? Wait, it is true, the statement that there's only one thread dealing with the HTTP client, but it does deal with a connection pool. So is there anything internally? I don't think the HTTP client spins up threads, though. It might have a connection pool, but I don't think the HTTP client does threads. Here's the doubly linked list. And release is where we crash, right? This is the call that causes the thing that caused the thing to crash. But also the crash is weird because if you look at this is saying that node is a valid value. And then this is just saying that node.next is undefined. And then we're crashing while trying to assign undefined to this value, but that should not be a problem. Is prev node? undefined. Oh, that's the problem. Prev node is undefined. So node.prev node.prev basically unpacked itself. Why is node.prev left undefined? Okay, you know what? This to me smells like just a bug in the standard library code. I cannot think of anything else other than that. I don't think this is me at all. I think that it's either the linked list implementation that has a bug in it, although remove makes us provide a node, right? So it's on us. So connection. Okay, let's no. Okay, so it's not implementation probably. It's us because we are managing the connection node. So we're calling connection. We're doing field parent pointer on data. A connection. So we're saying that this connection is the data field of something else. Of a node. Go to node. Yes. That makes sense. Then I guess the next question is, how do we create connections? So let's look at the code that creates connections. This creates a connection. Let's look at how it does it. It needs to create this connection embedded inside a node. That's otherwise this whole thing is not going to work. Pull free last. No next node.prev. So this is about repurposing existing stuff. If no connection is found, null is returned. Okay, we need one that creates these bad boys from scratch. Resize the init. Wait, is the connection pool not managing the creation of nodes at all? There's no mention to create node anywhere. Does it happen in the HTTP client? Wait, I find this so weird. Okay, you know what? We need to find all references of node because somebody somewhere needs to create this fucking thing. I guess go to references. There we go. This is where we create one. So connect TCP creates one. Connect Unix creates one. Okay, and I'm guessing fetch calls then fetch, which is our interface, is what calls at some point like create TCP or something. How does that work? Let's see. Calls open. Which calls connect. Which creates the connection. Which is done by calling connect TCP. Or connect tunnel. Okay, or connect one of these ones, which in our case, it's mostly connect TCP. So we know that it is in the code of connect TCP that we need to do this. and it does initialize connection, which is, in this case, con is not the connection, actually, it's the node. In fact, it's going to be like con dot, we return something like con dot something, right? Con dot data. So con is, even though it's called con, it's not the connection, it's the node. So this sets the other fields. How did they end up being bad stuff? The mysteries. What's prev node? Good point. Let's go back to that question, right? Because here the issue is with prev node. Prev node is node.prev. So it's the node being passed in is the problem. The node being passed to remove is the problem, because we try to access the previous node. We end up trying to pass. Wait, what was I about to say? We expect prev to be set on that node. And no, actually we don't. We just expect it to not be garbage. Like, how the fuck does he end up being garbage? We know that on creation it gets initialized correctly. So right now, those are optional pointers. So right now, thanks to this, those fields are set to 0. Oh, well, they're set to null. So they're null. So the unpacked should fail. It should not succeed. It's succeeding because the connection has, I don't know, something bad that happened to it at some point. Let's go up again to what we were doing here. So here's a client. It has an allocator. By the way, it seems that the first fetch succeeds. Or even more than that, right? Because we call find live. Do we use the HTTP client? Yeah, we use the HTTP client. So we do a bunch of things that use the HTTP client. What does fetch result contain? Just an HTTP status. So we are using the same client multiple times, and using it first time for the searching phase works. I have a beginner Z question. I have seen a lot of standard structs like array list, and they have allocator property inside of it. Is it intended to save the allocator property consuming extra memory? It saves a pointer to the allocator, in a sense. It saves the allocator interface, so not the entire implementation. It doesn't save the entire state of the allocator, but yes, it does keep a reference to it. I'll tell you that I believe there's accepted proposal to remove those. So in the future, what today you call array list, in the future, what today you call array list unmanaged will become the new array list. So in the future, array list will not try to store the allocator anymore, and you will have to pass it around manually a little bit more. How long can the YouTube stream be? Can you take a book, blog, article, or simple man bickering? YouTube stream? You mean like a chat message? I have no idea. Hey, JerboQ, hello. Using Helix? I am. Yes. Chat last message was not initialized. That part has been solved, X2. That part is fine. We got a crash in the HTTP client. And the question is whether it's the HTTP client that is doing wrong stuff, or if it's us using it wrong. And in my case, Arena impl reset retain capacity. Wait a second. I'm starting to smell something. I am starting to smell something. Maybe it wasn't the HTTP client at all. Maybe it was somebody else being dumb. If you think about it, since the node gets initialized correctly, like who the heck is gonna mess with that memory? And And the answer is, well, the guy who keeps control over the arena locator and keeps fucking resetting it all the time. The problem is probably that I reset the arena. By the way, this is probably a bad idea because resetting the arena locator makes me lose information, makes me lose knowledge about potentially open connections. Well, shit, huh? N.gpa. So we make an arena, but we also have n. Okay, so the solution to this is that we use a proper GPA there, I think. How do I close a program? Detach. Okay, we detach. We connect. Okay. Test. Test. We see the message here. We're not crashing anymore. That was it. I was being stupid with the HTTP client. Okay. Issue resolved. But we're seeing, unfortunately, that YouTube messages get logged, but they don't go anywhere after that. That's unfortunate. So what's missing here is the final part. It's the part where we, before sleeping, I mean, this one, at the end of the day, I would say wasn't that hard. Because after investigating a little bit, after being a little bit suspicious of the standard library, which, normally you shouldn't even be, because you can, hello Julia, you can expect the standard library to not have bugs in it. But, Zig being new, the HTTP client especially, it's probably, it's not used by the compiler much. It is used by the build system though. So in any case, I was a little bit suspicious, but after looking at the fact that things seemed initialized correctly, then of course the next question that you need to ask yourself is, wait, what is the person owning, the ultimate beneficial owner of the memory? What are they doing with that thing? And I was doing the wrong thing. There's an HTTP server already in the Zig standard library. Yes, there's also, yeah, for sure. You can use it. It is not something that you probably should expose to the internet at the moment. And it's also, so the HTTP server in the Zig standard library is a parser. It doesn't have like threads. It doesn't have like cycles. It just has, it just knows how to read, consume a TCP connection, and parse HTTP messages, which is what a HTTP server is at its core. But then you normally want to have also, more stuff around it, like multi-threading, handling multiple connections, that kind of stuff. So that is not part of the Zig standard library. You will have to use something else. Is this on purpose? I get it that Zig tries to be explicit about allocators, but is this the right decision though? Are you talking about, I'm assuming you're still talking about array list, and I don't know. I guess it depends on what it is that you want to do. If you value a lot not having to be explicit with managing your allocators, then that's not going to be the right decision for you. For some other people, it's definitely going to be the right decision. For a language like Zig, Explicitness is a boon. Like, you get a lot of value by Zig being explicit. For example, here I was investigating this thing, right? And there I knew that a lot of things would not be possible in Zig. So that helped me zero on what was wrong more easily. Had it been C++, for example, um, the weird things that could have been hidden in a single line of code, uh, like an exhaustive search trying to understand what was going on in my bug, would have taken much longer than what it would take in Zig. Let's see. Okay, so I can't really read YouTube on by catting my logs, huh? So I think we should wire this stuff to the main system. In Zig, what I need to implement was specific stuff. Are you ordering for Linux and using alternative on Windows? If what you want to use is IO-ORing, yes, there is IO-ORing bindings in the Zig standard library, so you wouldn't have to implement everything. But then, like the usage code, you would have to implement yourself, yes. Again, if that's the route that you want to go down, there are other third-party libraries that implement full-blown HTTP servers in Zig. Take a look at Zig Zap, ZAP. It's an HTTP client. It's an HTTP. It's a web framework for server framework that wraps a C library called Facilio, facil.io, and that library is a full-fledged HTTP server. It's not fully Zig, right? It's wrapping a C library, but it works, and you can use it from Zig, and it has a Zig idiomatic API. And in that case, you wouldn't have to implement any, low-level stuff thing by yourself. Okay, let's make this message real. So to continue wiring this stuff, the idea is that after we pull this, we have here a handle to the network, and the network should have a handle to our event queue. It's CH, it's the channel. And we should be able to send out events that say message, chat message. And in chat message, we can say, well, you know what? We'll figure it out once we get there. Live chat. We're saying in here. So we can do n.ch dot, actually, I don't remember. What do we call put? So for messages, after logging them, we try to put them in our channel. Can this error out? It cannot. Okay, and now we have to decide what to put in there. So let's take a look at CH. Global Event Union. So it's going to be .network. And then .message. .network .message. It's a chat message. We don't need to set these things. We don't need to set these things. We need to set these things, I think. So we need to set login name, time, and kind. And kind will contain more stuff. Okay. Okay. Login name is going to be name. Time. We need to do something about time. Let's do this for now. What is it? Comment? I forget. Chat. And comment is the type. Okay. Okay, let's see. Text. MSG. Display. Name. Name. Submonths. So here's the problem. The problem is that we're using a Twitch chat message struct to represent a YouTube message. And so the concepts are not going to map perfectly. But it's fine. This is temporary. Let's just make it work so that we can see the messages. Emotes is by default empty. Mod is default false. Highlighted is default false. There we go. Okay, so with this, we are sending a YouTube message to the network. All of them, actually. This might be anticlimactic, but I think this is kind of it. Oh, after we get to compiling state. That's the problem, man. Oh, expect the type. You're right. We good? Oh, we're also getting all messages. Hey, Ninjatron. Hello. Okay, so YouTube people, you can now send messages. They will show up in bork. The way you can recognize a message from YouTube is the time missing, because I haven't implemented that. So it's just gonna show up as dash dash. There you go. You're in now. You're not second-class citizens anymore. You're now a real part of this community. I apologize it took this long, but you know how it is, right? Human rights, it takes a while. Fuck. What happened, man? We got to a breakpoint, so we panicked. What happened? UTF-8 invalid start byte. UTF-8 invalid start byte? Why did you guys send? Backtrace. Who's complaining about invalid UTF-8? Try put mutex. No. What's going on? Threads. So the problem is that this backtrace is not interesting to me, I think, because this is, I think we're looking at, so we're looking at display tick, try put, and then that stuff poops itself. So that's not it. This is thread 7. I think we should look at, what is it? Let's see. Let's look at the other threads. So let's do all of them one by one. T1, backtrace. Not interesting. T2, BT. Oh no. I did a bad. I asked for something I should not be asking. What's the link to the YouTube stream? It's on the Zig Showtime channel. So if you go there, you will find it. Like, just click on the live streams tab. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm fine. I don't need the backtrace for this thread. Let's go to thread 3. This is stuck on read. No. 4, read V, 5. Return equal bytes. This seems more interesting. This is polling. But UTF-8 invalid start byte. UTF-8 invalid start byte. I suspect this is from my drawing thread, but I'm not sure actually. Well, I mean, frame 0 is what? This is like mem equality, so this has nothing to do with what the error is about, right? Let's continue. POSIX read, file read, buffer reader. So this is reading input. So far, it's not clear to me where the error is coming from. The fault, though, is partially mine because my panic function is a little bit too simplistic, I think, because it does display third down. It prints the message and the trace. But the freaking trace is missing. And then just breakpoints in that case. You think you are the bork breaker? Also, the only part in the program that cares about UTF-8, like proper UTF-8 encoding, is display, because it does parse UTF-8. Let's see what could return this error. So there's some, there's a bunch of places where I put try when doing, for example, grapheme. Let's go to references. Go to references. For example, here we are iterating, but this is not. Is this calling like is next something like an error route? Oh, it doesn't allow me to go to definition, but it doesn't seem that, right? It's an optional. It's just an optional. You can do gh.bytes, but this isn't something that can fail. So why is it that what is it that can fail with invalid UTF-8? Start byte. The HTTP client, maybe? JSON parsing? Maybe JSON parsing. You know what? Okay, you know what the solution is? The solution is to understand why my stack traces are missing from my panic. I think it's on me. I think I'm doing... I think this is a too very simplistic of a panic function. But I'm not sure what I should be doing. I guess I should look at std debug panic. This is not the equivalent though. This guy is normally calling panic extra. Return trace, return address. No, it's even a different function still. I think it's this one. It's inside this one. Let's see. No, SCDFMT buff print. Oh, no, but then it calls SCD built-in panic. And this guy is going to be my panic. But let's look at the normal panic. What's the default panic? Why is this? What the fuck? Uppercase panic? What? Formatted panic. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what we're missing. I think we're missing something like this. We're missing dump stack trace and dump current stack trace, first stack trace address, or whatever. Yeah, I think we're missing this. It's fine if not everything is done super correctly. But I think these are the two key missing pieces. First trace other is what we're given, maybe, and okay. Error return trace, is that also something that we're given? Yes. Okay, so go back to main. Yeah, the only bad part about these implementations is that they hardcode stdr, but it's fine because we are after display teardown, so it shouldn't be the end of the world if you do that. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, I guess we'll have to see what happens after another error. Okay, so Ninjatron found the YouTube channel. I guess the next time we'll see an invalid UTF-8 byte somewhere, then we're gonna know. Weird though. Why not use the default panic? Because I can't. The default panic tries to print in the terminal, but guess what I'm doing with the terminal in the meantime? I'm in the alt screen and I'm using the terminal, oh god, in a different way. Oh! Here we go. We failed successfully. Body rows, print wrap. So in display render, while rendering a message, we're trying to print the text of a message, and we're calling STD Unicode UTF-8 count code points. What? I'm also curious as to why we're doing this, but this is the try that poops itself because it's not valid what we are looking at, it's not valid UTF-8. So what are we doing here? So 694. Print wrap. Why are we counting code points? Okay, let's see. We are splitting on spaces and assuming that one of these things is a word. We're counting the code points. And then what the fuck do we do with that number? Oh, we use it for emotes. We're using it for emotes. Okay, I get it. Right. So that's such a funny story. This counting, so we need to count code points because indexes in Twitch, the index where an emote is located in a message, it's told you as a index as UTF-8 code points, not graphene clusters, not bytes, UTF-8 code points. So you need to keep that count around. So here's what we're gonna do instead. Guess what? Catch 0 to do here we catch 0 because of non UTF-8 YouTube messages. Once YouTube messages have their own dedicated code path, this try can be restored. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're finally good. What an adventure, huh? So is that a thing? Yeah. Well, as you can see, not only that, but also I have not implemented at all YouTube emotes. I need to implement them. I'll implement them eventually. What the heck is this? Who's hacking me? Wait a second. Is this Omar? And is this Rishu Kumar? Who show up completely corrupted? What? Test? I know what it is. Okay. Twitch chat quiz. What's going on? What are you looking at? Tell me. What is this? Slack blocks new messages. True. Sorry. There you go. Oh shit, I also don't have really resizing detection. I disabled resizing detection in Bork. I need to enable that. But what is this? What's going on here? What are these question marks? Come on, somebody. I'll tell you that this is actually, so this is not needed because I think that YouTube was sending us good stuff all along. It was a different problem. Zero XAA, it's more than that. If it was if it was just only 0xAA, it wouldn't flip around when I click. Is this a buffer overflow? It is not a buffer overflow, but it is a memory management problem. I'll show you what's going on. So let's go back to our YouTube code. So we're fetching from the client values, right? These strings here. And then we're sending a pointer to these strings down the network. And then we loop again. And we reset the arena allocator that we used to allocate this data. Where is it? Here we say arena somewhere. Let me see. Location method, response storage, dynamic end buffer. Oh, it's not even the arena. It's an array list. It's a local array list, which is based on the arena. So it does implicitly get reset every loop. So the problem is that we're not copying this data so that it can live longer. It gets reset and rewritten to every single time, and that borks everything else. It's funny because it doesn't bork it terribly, right? It's kind of a somewhat, I don't know, educated form of borking, but it is borking anyway. So the solution is that these guys need to be copied. So this needs to be n.gpa. Well, there are multiple ways of implementing it, but like that simple one is to just dupe the string. Also, maybe let me re-enable the signal handling stuff. Okay, let's see if this builds. Because I think I commented out the signal handling stuff because it doesn't build anymore, so it needed to be fixed. Let's see. Expected error union type found void. Is it this simple? Does Zig action just not return an error anymore? Yeah, it's not perfect. Why does it poop itself? We Zig trap. Yeah, okay. This is a story for another moment. Well, this is not a problem because we're switching to libv axis, so this is not gonna happen anymore. So, okay, we got it working. Memory leak if using the GPA to newly allocate without freeing? No, indeed, yes. But for now in Bork, I don't have at all any like memory management strategy, meaning I just keep accumulating your message history without ever freeing it. So how can I say? Obviously, I need to eventually come up with a design for that. It's just that I don't know yet what the design should be. So until I settle on a design there, I don't want to commit to any specific memory management strategy. One cool system that I was thinking of implementing is to have some kind of like ring buffer, meaning you have, a fixed amount of memory that you can use, and then you keep fitting stuff in it and evicting old stuff as new stuff comes in. And so if you do that, then you probably want to, for example, avoid having two separate allocations for two strings. You want to put everything together as much as possible, that kind of stuff. So that's the idea. In any case, I think we fixed it. I think everybody is now happy. Although maybe not. Where are my fellow YouTube messengers in here? Why I don't see them? I think we might need to debug a little bit more. I think we might not be done debugging, huh? I think I might be getting rate limited. Thank you, JerboQ. Okay, it seems it's going fine so far. Well, I guess we'll see if something goes bust at some point. Okay, so the next question is, yeah, no, it's not only the old ones. Also the new ones are there. So the next step is, yeah, implementing libvaxis, right? So we should do that. I think I'm gonna take a quick break, so that I can have like a restroom break. Git commit. It's still not all that good. Good save point. I mean, I agree it's a good save point. I feel like it's not worth committing, but it's a good save point. Best resource to get started with Zig. Go on the official website. Is Giga slow though? I don't think there's much stream delay. The problem, well, if you look at when the message shows up here and when the message shows up here, I think it's not too different. Like we can maybe test, send another message and look at the difference. But the core of the problem is this: it's not instant because I'm doing polling. I'm not being notified when a new message is present. I have to go fetch it myself. And that's how the YouTube API works. There's like nothing I can do. Also, probably some delay. You know what? Maybe there is some delay in my stream. Like I have a normal latency stream. I don't have a low latency stream. Or okay, so YouTube has three settings: normal latency, low latency, ultra low latency. So the latency that you're seeing, it's a latency in the stream itself. The reason why I have normal latency is because in the past I had lower latencies enabled, but then I would occasionally drop packets. I remember at some point people were saying that I was dropping packets, so I now have the more conservative option, which is weird because it's like only on YouTube. Like on Twitch, I don't lose packets ever. But on YouTube, people were experiencing that. Is it like SSE? No, it's not SSE. Server-side events. So first of all, I think it's server-sent events. But SSE is a open HTTP connection where still the server is sending you data as soon as it becomes available. It's a different protocol than WebSockets, but it's still an instant thing that is initiated by the server. I am polling. It means that I have a loop with a timer, and when the timer clicks, I send a request. Not only that, but also YouTube itself tells me how much I have to wait. Every time I send a request, the reply contains a field called polling interval millis that tells me how many milliseconds I need to wait before sending another polling request to the server. I would say this is not optimal, but it is what it is. It's the Google experience. SSE is so simply elegant. We don't have that. We have polling. Google, can we have SSE? We have SSE at home. It's a while loop and a sleep. Like literally. It's literally a while loop and a sleep. Okay, this was nice. Let's get libvaxis working next. So let's see. Is this gonna work? Actually, let's do it like this. Be right back. I'm back. Right, it's Vaxis, not V-axis. I remember you told me already. Sorry, I forgot also. I will probably forget again. Leave Vaxis, right? Okay, so man, what a journey, huh, to get here. Here's what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'll make a copy of the good executable. So, you know what? I don't need this anymore. This can now go back to being something else. All powerful. Maybe, although probably having some kind of canary that tells me when something borks. I'll check it. I'll check back to it in a while. If I don't hear from either Twitch or YouTube, I'll I'll take a look. Okay, so let's make a copy of the executable so that when we what ASDF what. How the fuck am I in QWERTY mode? Oh no. How did I do that? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Numbers. um almost back. I'm missing half keyboard because it's not connecting. Come on, connect. Come on, dude. How is it failing? Why is it failing to pair? Maybe the order is wrong. I should start from the other half keyboard. By the way, haven't had this problem in ages. Like, what the heck? Not finding it. Really? Oh, got it. Let's see. Oh, I think I see what's happening. Where is this cable connected? It's connected there. Interesting. Okay, let's give it a moment because earlier it took a moment, but then eventually it paired up. Let's see what happens if I leave it there for a moment. Sorry, technical difficulties. And the universe does not want me to integrate libvaxis, huh? Oh, come on. Oh, it did not succeed. Okay. It just gave up. That's what happened. So what happens is that if I don't touch any button, then after a while it gives up. Ah, man. Okay, let's do it without cable. I think the left side doesn't know that the right one wants to pair. And that's a problem. Let's see what the documentation online says. Let me try to reset the other side. Hmm. It's kind of weird. Ah, man. Okay, some people say turn on one side, the side that works. Wait a moment, and then turn on the other side. Hmm. Does it have some kind of extra reset button? It does not, huh? The part that weirds me out is that the left side is working, like when I connect it to a cable to my computer. So it's like it's entering in its normal state. It's just the right side that is, oh my god, I did something weird and now it's borked or something. Okay, what happens if I connect the other side with a cable? Hmm. So this is bad. I think that if I don't solve this, I might need to interrupt the stream because there's literally nothing I can do. I literally cannot type. Look, it's blinking red, which is not good. I think I probably pressed a curse key combination that did some bad things, and that has left the keyboard in a very annoying state, which is a huge pain in the ass. That is a very huge pain in the ass. So I don't have a ready keyboard to use to replace this one. So I think this is it for this stream, guys. Power cycle, yeah, I promise you that's the first thing I tried. The second, the third, and also the 10th thing. Like, I've been power cycling these things for a while now. Power cycling doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, yeah, this is the end of the stream. Sorry, everybody. Yet another day. Today, too, it's gonna be tomorrow. Lip waxes. God damn it. So there was messages from Omar. Look, though, we also lost messages from Omar, I think, and everybody else after that. No, that's why I use wired stuff. Yep. So it also seems that after a while, we are losing YouTube. And we don't know why, because it's YouTube that starts fading. Wait, maybe the logs have info on that? We lose YouTube after a while. We need to figure also that one out. The polling doesn't seem to succeed forever. Let me just... I was about to say, let me just send something. No, I can't. Fuck. Okay. So, yeah. This is it. Everybody, have a nice day. I'll see you next time. Hopefully with a working keyboard. See you all.